Here are the steps for practicing vibrato. Firstly, put your wrist on the side of the violin. Then you should be able to feel the 3 points of attach: your thumb, your left side of the palm, and your wrist. After that, put the first finger on the D string on the 4th position, which is the note A. Now check the shape of the first finger and see whether it's curled up. When the note A is played on the D string, now check its intonation against the A open string, see if it's in tune. You will also need to pay attention to your wrist. Do not hide your fingers under the fingerboard, and also you'll need to curl your finger, which means that the first knuckle isn't lying flat on the fingerboard. The rule of playing vibrato is that you need to always play vibrato with a note lower than the original note. To do that, we bend down the first knuckle, which makes the note lower. It sounds a little bit like in between the A flat and the A natural. After that, you push the first knuckle to curl it up again, so that the tune goes back to the A natural. When the finger is curled up, make sure that your wrist is straight. Then we check it back and forth. You can also feel whether your palm is relaxed, because we don't want any tension on our hands when we play vibrato. Now let's try the wrist movement as if you're knocking at a door. Pull your wrist backwards. You can imagine this movement as if you're pulling your wrist outwards as well. It is wrong to push your wrist to the opposite direction. And if the wrist movement is exaggerated, pulling backwards as usual while also pushing it forward at the same time will also be incorrect. Therefore, the correct way of doing it is to lean your hand backwards, then push it back to the center straight line. Correct yourself straight away if the wrist bends to the wrong direction. Now, here is an extra tip to help you pick up the skill quickly. It is to feel the outward rotation of your wrist. It is because we can move the wrist in multiple angles. We should optimize the movements so as to widen the range of vibrato. The outward rotation makes the palm face outwards. Now let's practice the hybrid movement. When you pull your wrist, your finger goes flat. When you push your wrist, your finger curls up.